All right, everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the RWL is War. Yes, we are live. Yes, we are live with the RWL is War. I am your commissioner, Mr. Radio, and we are waiting on everyone else because God knows where the hell they are, even though I pinged all of them like not even 3 minutes ago that we were live. So, yes, we are live right now, and I guess we are going to be going over the shows today, as folks, the wheel last week has unfortunately revealed that the the standing has unfortunately the wheel has shown that it landed on number 3, which is WrestlePalooza, which means we had to book the worst fucking show possible. Pretty much.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, by the way, that's Aled, that's Noble. We're all live.
I completely forgot we were doing this.
Are you serious?
Bye, late.
I saw the notification, right, saying live. I was like, oh, Cap, I should be there.
I was gonna say, weren't you the one that asked me what time are we going live?
Yeah, and then I kind of just did not look at the answer. It is my birthday. Leave me alone.
Yes, it is Aled's birthday. Wish him a happy birthday, you fuck.
Yeah, if you don't wish me happy birthday, you're banned from the channel, even though it's not my channel.
Exactly. I don't know how the hell that works, but
I don't know either, but still.
Happy birthday, Aled.
Thanks. I'm old now.
So
Happy birthday, Aled.
yeah,
You are.
You're getting old. So like I said, last week the wheel landed on number 3, which is WrestlePalooza, which meant the GMs had to book the worst show they could possibly book, and they were only gonna give a 1 to 3 star rating to the other GM shows. Let's just say I've seen some results, and Jesus Christ,
I hated this, by the way. I hated it.
I bet you did. But you wanna know what I'm gonna hate even more is the standings, because the standings show that TVW is number 1.
That's
Only
because of
Yeah,
Wade Barrett.
2 weeks in a row.
Only reason being is because someone gave them a 3.
That person is not here.
No.
Shocker. Noble got number 2 in the rankings. Raw and ECPW actually tied. And then NNW got 4th, and last but not least was CPW.
Or NNW.
What?
Sorry, I'm under my desk.
He's under his desk.
Why are you under your desk? That's not a good place.
Because I had to grab my charger. I said poor NNW.
Poor NNW.
I don't care. My show's fucked.
I hated writing this show, man.
I hated writing it too. This was probably the
I
worst.
hated that. It goes already.
I hated this because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I had to think of a reason to cancel all my matches.
Yeah, I had a steel cage match planned. I was like, nope.
I was aiming to finish off the quarterfinals of the tournaments.
Yeah, well, fuck
Yeah.
that. You had to book the worst show possible.
Oh, I think I did.
At first, I really hate that freaking stipulation because how am I supposed to book the worst show possible? And well,
You had AI book your show. Shut up.
I was tempted to just like do a show right with no matches. That would have been the worst show possible.
I would say you guys could have done just all the
my
promos.
my show was promo heavy.
Oh, I haven't got any promos.
Neither do I.
The best part about the show were my promos.
So I mean, realistically, if I mean, to be fair, if we did this the right way, if I worded this differently, the worst show was Peyton's. He would have been number 1 because of the fucking stipulation.
He got lost.
Yeah, I would have been number 6.
Damn.
But whatever. All right, so we're gonna start going through the shows. I don't know where the hell Liam and Peyton are. Shocker.
Probably the one's probably
Liam,
sleeping and the other one's Liam.
It's always those two.
Liam is probably getting drunk somewhere.
Wouldn't shock me.
Peyton.
That'll be
Puck?
me later.
Okay.
Peyton's probably talking to his hand for some reason. But
No, he
anyway,
probably sleeping. Though.
you know the worst part is he knows about this.
Unless he's at work, yeah.
If he's at work, then fine, but I highly doubt it. But all right, we're gonna start with TVW, the number 1 show,
Yeah. I'm just
and
grabbing my show.
I just want to say, Peyton that gave him a 3. Fuck you.
The number 1 show that in another order is the number 6 show.
Yeah. So technically, I'm number 6.
Your first and last.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right, Raul, so you're up.
So the show is called Consequences and Contenders.
Ooh.
As
already like
usual, TVW is emanating from Wembley Arena as the show continues its residency. We start off with the GM addressing the actions of MJF and Ethan Page.
Oh, this guy
The
is Team
GM
Triple H, making things about himself here.
Totally. The GM's music hits as he walks out furiously with the crowd buzzing without Wade Barrett.
Oh
done?
no!
All right, this show already sucks.
How does this get a 3? There's no way to buy it.
He mentions that he's just cutting straight into it and consequences are being delivered, and there is a video package showing Ethan Page attacking Kevin Owens last week.
Oh, that's not nice.
Ethan Page, last week, after losing your hardcore match, you decided to blindside Kevin Owens. I get you didn't get to fight him before we took a break, but now is not the time. As the crowd boos Ethan Page and chants Page sucks. The attack was unacceptable. It endangered a tournament competitor and disrespected the company. Luckily for you, Owens' arm miraculously isn't broken. So that's the injury update. Therefore, Ethan Page isn't suspended. He's officially fined.
Burn!
And then-
wanted suspension. We wanted suspension.
And then there's MJF.
Yeah,
Oh God.
He interfered in the main event, mocked Seth Rollins, and then crossed the line by laying his hands on Wade Barrett,
How dare him?
a man acting under my authority.
Oh boy.
You wanted attention, you got it. MJF, not only are you fined and on my radar, your semi-final match against Seth Rollins will be held under Wade Barrett's stipulation of his choosing.
Ooh.
Oh God.
I got some bad news. You're fucked.
But I don't believe in punishment without purpose. So here's what's going to happen. We have 2 spaces left in the TVW Tag Team Championship tournament. Therefore, Ethan Page and MJF, you will be teaming up together.
Wait, what?
Huh?
I know what you're all thinking. Chaos will ensue once again. But this is their punishment because they're going to be knackered and therefore Seth will have the advantage and Ethan will be too tired to attack anyone else.
This guy using his brain and stuff, you know.
To book the worst show ever.
Uh,
Now, I know what you're all thinking. With the locker room, including Paige and MJF wiped out because of catering, it's as a reduced card today that has been thrown together. But we will see the conclusion of the quarterfinal matches of the women's and the television championship tournament. So let's get this show started.
yeah. You have a lot
And
of
then
people out, don't you?
Yeah. Which I do address later, by the way.
Oh no.
Now, the first match sees James Ellsworth making his return after being battered by Daniel Garcia MJF taking Daniel Garcia. James Ellsworth enters. Sorry, lad.
Did he win?
Well, you'll find out. Because James Ellsworth enters first, visibly shaken after his beat-up from MJF a couple of episodes back, and is muttering to himself, and Daniel Garcia then makes his entrance to loud boos from the crowd as he enters with no wasted motion. As the bell rings, Ellsworth rushes forwards and rolls up Garcia. Garcia kicks out at 1, immediately snaps Ellsworth up, and a brutal forearm to the jaw collapses Ellsworth to the floor.
Brr.
Garcia doesn't hesitate and hits a snap suplex, mounted elbows, and a sharp kick to the spine. Ellsworth tries to crawl to the ropes. Garcia yanks him by the ankle, smirks once, and locks in the Dragon Tamer. Ellsworth screams and taps instantly, and Garcia squashes James Ellsworth.
What the fuck?
So even in the worst show ever, James Ellsworth still can't get a win.
I don't want to hear about my booking ever again when it comes to El Grande. This fucking guy's burying James Ellsworth.
Should be a champion right there, man.
Daniel Garcia refuses to release and is pried off Ellsworth by the referee as he stares down the hard camera and motions his hands around his waist, clearly saying he wants championship gold.
Well, he ain't getting any. Not if he's doing that to Ellsworth.
What a weird match this is next.
Match number 2 is Simon Miller with Martin Kirby taking on Santino Marella.
What the flip? I have a phone call. Hang on. I'll be back.
All right.
I feel like I want to wait for a lead before I move on to this match.
Okay.
But also planned on the match, we will see a medical update on Wade Barrett.
Hope he's okay.
The final quarterfinal match of the TVW Women's Championship tournament, seeing Fallon Henley take on Kaylee Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mustafa Ali taking on Alex Shelley. We will hear from Bryan Danielson and Shinsuke Nakamura, and the main event is my favorite thing ever.
What's the main event?
The main event sees Grado taking on Party Boy Adam Pacitti.
What the fuck?
I'm back.
That's the main event, people.
What? What did I miss?
He
I was just
gave
running through my show.
But anyway, continue.
Right. Back to match number 2. Simon Miller walks out first, slapping his chest and yelling, "You know the score." And behind him is Martin Kirby, jaw heavily bandaged, unable to speak, holding a clipboard and trying to look intimidating. But clearly in pain, he nods aggressively at the camera and then winces. Santino power walks to the ring to cheers from the crowd and looks at Kirby and starts laughing.
Damn.
As the bell rings, Simon Miller rushes into Santino early and hits him with shoulder tackles, a big slam, and corner clothesline. He yells at Kirby for encouragement, but as Kirby starts to shout instructions, he immediately clutches his jaw in agony and drops the clipboard.
Okay.
Simon Miller continues to dominate with a spine buster and goes for an early cover, but Santino kicks out. He taunts Santino and says, "This is what happens when you mess with Team Defiant." Santino fires back with a quick roll-up and arm drags, frustrating Miller. Santino backs Miller into the corner. Kirby tries to get involved and lifts the apron slightly, and Santino kicks the apron and it snaps up into Kirby's jaw. He collapses to the floor, screaming silently as the crowd starts to laugh.
Bloody hell.
Good job, crowd.
Simon Miller turns to see Kirby down and hesitates and turns to face Santino and gets hit with a cobra.
Uh-huh.
Simon Miller staggers but doesn't fall as Santino hits a second cobra for the 3 count.
Yeah.
Oh,
In a way.
Santino celebrates, playing with the crowd, whilst Miller kneels beside Kirby as the show fades backstage. Because now we see the medical update on Wade Barrett.
Oh, yes.
So backstage, we see the GM on the phone whilst walking to the ring. So all good? Amazing. Cheers, mate. See you next week. He gets cut off by backstage interviewer Ian Lee. "Excuse me, I know you're on your way to the ring, but could you give us an update on Wade Barrett after last week's attack by MJF? "Hey Ian, that's why I was heading to the ring, because that was Wade on the phone," as the crowd cheers.
Yeah.
As I mentioned at the start, MJF crossed the line. He attacked an official representative of the company, and there were real concerns about Wade Barrett's health. Apparently, Wade poisoned the food to get back at MJF, but that's impossible because he couldn't see. But I guess we'll see what the results
me.
RWL branding comes back with.
Excuse
Wade.
me. I was right.
It was right. But you have to deal with this.
I was right. Oh.
This is your problem now.
Is that what the results say?
Breaking news! Wade Barrett suspended next week.
No, he's not.
Yes,
Because
want to bet?
I've been informed by him that after his evaluation, he's been medically cleared.
Oh shit.
That's nice.
And
Are you-
He can come
not
back
only
next
will he
week.
be back next week, radio,
No, he's suspended.
Wade will make his official debut inside TVW.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Suspended. He's poisoning people.
He won't be representing the company, he will be representing himself. Now, all of a sudden, Simon Miller storms into frame, visibly furious, and behind him is Martin Kirby, still nursing his jaw. Miller says, GM, glad I could run into you. I heard the good news Mr. Barrett has been cleared. But if you want to talk about consequences, what about him? Last week, he shattered my partner's jaw. He didn't deserve that. He was doing what teammates do, supporting his partner. The GM responds by saying that he interfered in a tournament match. And Miller comes back by saying, and he got assaulted by the enforcer. So, if Wade is cleared, then I'm officially challenging him.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
But not for me. For Martin Kirby.
The fuck?
Oh.
No.
The crowd cheers as Kirby looks at Miller with shock. I respond by saying, so let me get this straight. You're asking for a fight with a man who knocked your partner out with one elbow to face your partner. Kirby shakes his head furiously, then winces again. I then say, TV goes right here, let's do it.
Oh,
Oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Simon Miller
Kirby
says,
picked
good,
up.
because next week I want the world to see that Wade Barrett isn't untouchable and Team Defiant doesn't back down. Kirby steps forward, tries to speak, and immediately winces and clutches his jaw. The GM laughs and turns back to walk to his office on his phone as the show fades to black for adverts.
Well, one of your guys is hurt and you just laugh and walk away from him.
Yes.
So
Nice.
Kirby, yeah. So Kirby's gonna die more and get his jaw ruptured again.
Well, who knows? Martin Kirby could pull the upset and beat Wade Barrett.
Now, if that happened, we'll be having
Right.
a conversation about more than food poisoning.
The conversation will be like, not only are you food poisoning people, you are assaulting people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Under the discretion of the GM.
You're
Yeah.
allowing this to happen.
Yeah. Right, match number 3 sees Fallon Henley take on Kaylee Ray in the final match of the TVW Women's Championship tournament, and it's a quarterfinal match. So, Fallon Henley enters on her own as JC Jane is part of the roster that got food poisoning. She enters with confidence, trying to prove Fatal Influence can win without each other. And Kaylee Ray follows to a loud cheer as she walks with intensity. The bell rings and Fallon rushes Kaylee Ray, trying to surprise her with quick strikes, but that's a bad idea, as Kaylee Ray absorbs all the shots and fires back with a stiff forearm that drops Henley instantly, and the crowd cheers. She wastes no time as she hits a snap suplex, a running dropkick, and a boot in the corner. Fallon scrambles to her feet, panicking as she escapes to the ropes. Kaylee Ray grabs her by the hair, drags her to the center of the ring, and hits the Kaylee Ray bomb for the 3 count. Just like that.
Wow.
Damn.
That was quick.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The crowd are in shock as Kaylee Ray wins just like that. She stands over Henley, staring down at her before kicking her aside and climbing the turnbuckle. She points directly at the bracket graphic on the screen as the show fades to black for adverts. Next, we see match number 4, Mustafa Ali taking on Alex Shelley. And the show comes back with both men already standing in the ring. Ali is still alive in the tournament, but Shelley is coming off a tough loss to Kevin Owens. The bell rings as both men shake hands. Shelley and Ali wrestle a clean, technical opening with chain wrestling, wrist locks, and smooth counters to the crowd's delight. Ali gains an early edge with an arm drag, a low drop kick, and a standing moonsault for a 2 count. Shelley responds by slowing the pace, targeting Ali's leg to ground the high flyer. Ali goes for a springboard moonsault, but Shelley steps in to catch him and transitions into a counter. Ali's knee lands awkwardly as Shelley tries to redirect the momentum. He crashes to the mat, clutching his knee, yelling out in pain. The referee immediately checks on him as Shelley backs away, hands up, visibly concerned.
Oh no.
Shelley kneels beside Ali and asks, "Hey, are you okay?" Ali tries to stand, but his knee buckles. The referee asks Ali if he can continue, and Ali nods, gritting his teeth. Shelley reluctantly resumes, clearly conflicted. Ali tries a running move, but his knee gives out again. Shelley catches him instinctively and hits a snapdragon suplex and immediately covers out of necessity for the 3 count.
Yeah, no.
Shelley immediately rolls off Ali and calls for the referee as he apologizes repeatedly. That's 2 competitors in a row that he's injured now.
That's not good.
Ali, frustrated but respectful, nods back as he is helped out of the ring by doctors and Shelley, and he's helped out of the ring by doctors and Shelley and helped to the back, unable to put full weight on the leg as the show heads to a pre-recorded package.
Oh man!
And that pre-recorded package sees Shinsuke Nakamura and Bryan Danielson reflecting on their journey so far.
These two.
Yes, these 2. But yeah, so Ali may be injured.
That's not good.
Oh no!
And to make matters worse, it is supposed to be Ali versus Kevin Owens next week.
Oh,
Next show.
Yeah.
So you'll have to wait for breaking news to see what the condition is.
Oh, you also have
Now-
to wait until after your show to see breaking news too.
I know. Oh, is it about Wade Barrett not being allowed in the building?
You'll see.
Right. The final promo of the show sees Bryan Danielson and Shinsuke Nakamura reflecting on their TVW journey so far. Bryan Danielson is seen sitting in his bus with Nakamura leaning against the wall nearby, arms folded, rocking slightly, focused but calm. Bryan says, "You know, when TVW came back, everyone asked me the same thing. Why are you here? I've been to the top, I've been the underdog, I've won championships, people said I never could. But this feels different. Here, nobody hides. No shortcuts, no legends getting a free pass, just wrestling. Last week, we didn't just lose a match, we were targets. MJF didn't beat us, he didn't out-wrestle us, he took a cheap shot and he changed the outcome."
Ooh,
MJF's a
Shinsuke-
sly dog.
MJF is getting.
Shinsuke Nakamura responds by saying, "MJF fights scared."
Ooh.
Nice.
Sharp.
He attacks when backs are turned, and Bryan responds, "But here's the part he didn't plan for: the Shield."
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Shinsuke said they didn't need to stand with us, and Bryan says, "But they did. They beat us and stood with us, not as friends, not as allies, but as competitors who understand exactly what's at stake." Shinsuke says the Shield fights face to face, MJF doesn't. Bryan says, "So Max, you got your moment, but moments fade. Wrestling doesn't." And Shinsuke finishes off by saying, "And when your moment is gone, we will be standing."
Well,
Interesting.
I'm very intrigued to see where you go with these.
Yeah, I'm very curious as to where this is going.
Oh, this main event.
Yeah, this main event. Look at this.
The main event now sees Party Boy Adam Pacitti taking on Grado in the
Let's
TVW
go.
Television Championship Tournament.
We want Grado.
Grado comes out first to a huge reaction, soaking it in, dancing and slapping his hands as the crowd sing along to Madonna's Like a Prayer.
When you call my name, it's a...
Hey, copyright.
I don't care.
Adam Pacitti follows in his gold trunks, hyping the crowds to the crowd's delight. How dare you boo Pacitti?
I want Grado. Fuck this guy.
The crowd want both of them.
No, we want Grado.
The bell rings as both men stare at each other. They circle, And Grado starts dancing and Pacitti joins in. The crowd pops, they both lock up, immediately break, and then pose.
Damn it.
Grado offers a test of strength. Pacitti instead high-fives him as they both reset.
Really?
Grado grabs Pacitti into a headlock, and Pacitti starts to slow dance with him. Grado laughs, but the ref warns them to wrestle.
Wrestle.
Pacitti hits a running shoulder block, bounces off Grado, and falls over. Grado tries a hip toss. Pacitti counters by spinning himself into the move. He hip tossed himself. They both attempt to clothesline each other. Both men collapse dramatically and check if the other is alive as the crowd chants, "This is fun."
This is fun. This is fun.
This is fun.
Pacitti unexpectedly hits a dropkick, surprising Grado, but Grado responds with a snap suplex, an elbow drop, and a running senton. He covers for the 2 count as Pacitti kicks out. Pacitti counters another elbow and signals for something big. He climbs the ropes, hyping the crowd for way too long. Grado rolls to the other side of the ring and lies down, hands behind his head. Pacitti looks confused and struggles and goes for a diving senton, but Grado moves and Pacitti crashes hard. Grado immediately rolls him up as Pacitti kicks out for a 2 count. Grado goes for the Grado driver, but Pacitti wriggles out and hits Grado with a small package. Grado kicks out at 2. Grado immediately gets to his feet and hits a lariat. Both men are exhausted as they exchange slow motion punches, selling every strike as the crowd cheers.
Yeah.
Pacitti goes for a running clothesline. Grado ducks as Pacitti hits the ropes again. Grado driver connects. 1, 2, 3.
I came back just in time.
Grado advances in the TVW Championship, Television Championship tournament.
Yeah.
Nice.
And guess what?
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 Well,
If the wheel doesn't do anything, it's going to be Simon Miller versus Grado next week.
You
Oh,
wish the wheel did
God.
nothing.
I really wish the wheel doesn't screw me
hope the
over
wheel
because I want that
fucks you
show.
over.
I want this match to open the show.
oh god.
I hope the wheel fucks you over.
Anyways, Grado celebrates like he just won the world title, dancing, pointing at the bracket graphic as the crowd continues to sing along to Like a Prayer. Pacitti slowly gets to his feet and locks eyes with Grado and joins in with Grado's dancing to a huge pop. They hug it out as the show fades to black to end the show.
When you come
Motherfucker.
Alright.
I
So
like
yeah, that's my
Grado,
show.
Alright, any critiques for Raul?
No Wade Barrett.
That's the only critique, but Wade Barrett is back next week if Brandon allows it.
Well, we have breaking news on that, actually.
Oh no.
We have breaking news. This is coming from the office. Okay?
Coming from you.
After the result of the investigation, we have discovered that Wade Barrett was the man who had poisoned the food to get back at MJF, as mentioned on TVW. As a result, we will be suspending Mr. Barrett
No.
for the upcoming RWL's War Presents War Games pay-per-view, and he will also serve a 1-show suspension following the pay-per-view. So he's gone for 2 weeks.
Oh.
He will also
Boo.
be served an order that he will not be allowed to lay hands on Mr. MJF until after the War Games pay-per-view. So,
At least he
Barrett
can show up
can't
next
touch.
week then.
Yeah, he can show up next week. I'm allowing it. But he can't lay hands on MJF. If he does, he's suspended longer.
Yeah, but he chooses the stipulation as well, so it doesn't really matter.
Still, fuck him.
Cool.
Got
Right.
Barrett.
Okay. So
Got
that's the breaking news. He will be suspended during War Games and the show after,
2
but
shows.
he can show up next week and have his debut match.
I'm allowing
Fantastic.
it. I'm allowing it because you said that he was coming back next. I'm allowing that.
Thank you.
But anyway, no, I
Cool.
liked your show. I love the main event, but I also like this Danielson Nakamura angle. I'm curious as to where
I'm
this is
intrigued
going.
where this is going.
You'll have to find out because the
This-
Shield are with them as well now.
That's what
the main
scares
event
me.
is
Two halves of the show.
Yeah.
the main event. The main event I really enjoyed, Raul. Like it is funny at the ending with Pretty Boy fucking dancing with Grado after
Party Boy.
he fucking
Party boy.
Pretty Boy or Party Boy. Yeah, thank you. Even though he fucking lost the match, they're still having fun with Grado. Like, dude, that is just hilarious.
If Grado hadn't been on this show, I would have called you out on it.
Fair.
Yeah,
I'm
He
waiting
has
for you
to
to
be
call
on
me
the
out on
show.
Ellsworth.
Oh yeah, nah, mate. Ellsworth, yeah, we have an issue there. Okay.
the fuck.
Build the worst show ever. Ellsworth still loses. Actually, I'm joking. I don't like Ellsworth. Oh my god, the Williams alive, guys.
He's actually online.
He's alive.
He's
He's
alive.
talking. He's talking in Convan's Discord chat.
Oh, let me ping him.
How is this the same? He's supposed to be here.
There.
But yeah, no, great show as we grow. And Wade Barrett, you motherfucker, quit poisoning people.
When is War Games, by the way?
That's after this upcoming week. So
Okay, so
after week
also,
4.
past my breaking news, I will be revealing who will be entering War Games on behalf of NNW and Monday Night Raw. For my show, for representing CVW.
Okay.
Yeah.
So up next is MCW. They finished second. Which yeah.
No more.
Yep. So the second show of MCW is coming to you live from the northern part of Maine, which is known as Caribou.
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 Yep.
What?
Apparently there's a caribou.
Okay.
So we begin with Fandango versus Big E for the Kennebec Valley title,
Oh, geez.
where Fandango defeated Big E to win the title.
Fandango.
Match started with a bang as both superstars throw punches and uppercuts to each other. Fandango finishes the barrage of punches and uppercuts with a clothesline to Big E. Meanwhile, Big E got back up, no-sold the clothesline as he hits a powerbomb and connects the big ending, but somehow Fandango kicks out a 1.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. You
And
tell
then,
us. It's your show.
as he's going to get him back up, Fandango rolls Biggie up to get the 1-2-3 and win the Kennebec Valley Championship via the most dangerous moves of all professional wrestling, the fucking roll up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Not to get involved that dangerous move in the show, any way, shape, or form. Next up, a match between Nikki Bella and Julia Hart.
Who won?
Julia Hart defeats Nikki Bella. Julia Hart defeats Nikki Bella.
That does not shock
In the
me.
middle. In the middle of the match, with the past versus the future of professional wrestling, Nikki Bella got the upper hand as she hits the Bella Buster with Hart kicking out of 2. Meanwhile, Julia hits some uppercuts, and then when she is on the ring mat, she hits the Scissor Sister leg drop, but Nikki kicks out of 2.99 with some anger in her face.
Oh, she's
as she
angry.
locked in and looks at Nikki. She went for Heartless, but Nikki got out of it and attempted to hit the clothesline at Hart. Instead, she hits the referee. Then unleashes and then unleashes Rack Attack 2.0 as she was about to pin Hart out of nowhere. Tatum Paxley appears from under the ring and attacks Nikki. With Nikki down and a new ref appears, Julia connects the Heartless submission move as Nikki passes out as Hart takes the win by submission.
Nice.
Really?
Yep. Then we have and then up next we got the only one promo for the show with Joe Hendry explain his and Mr. Iguana's actions from last week from interrupting two of the World Championship qualifiers that the new Bloodlines, Jacob Fatu and The Rock, were featured in. Say his name and he appears. 200 is here from in Caribou, Maine. Last week, MCW saw Legend fall and the future tried to right itself. We didn't interrupt The Rock or Jacob Fatu out of disrespect. We did it because moments like that remind everyone business never stops moving. New plotline. You thought you could erase us. You thought Scales and Glory were a footnote. That's not how belief works. Every time you try to write us out of the tag team picture, we show up louder, stronger, and undeniable. Scales and Glory aren't chaos. We're clarity. So remember this. You don't get to decide when we're done. You don't get to skip the line. Say his name and we appear. I am Joe Hendry. I believe in us. And new bloodline, you gotta believe too.
Did he just tell The Rock that he can't do something?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's what
That's
definitely
not going to go down well, is it?
Apparently he's
Hey.
got a death
No,
wish.
no. Yeah, apparently he's apparently he's gonna get a damn death wish at this point.
Bloody hell.
Yep. And then, match 3, the debut of Sabu taking on Tama Tonga, where Sabu defeats Tama Tonga.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have the ECW legend to lose.
I mean,
so
it is the worst show ever. You know, could have.
Oh yeah.
That's the whole point.
I keep forgetting that.
Anyway, Sabu shows MCW why people should fear him, and as he goes full extreme to Tama Tonga with varieties of strikes and kicks. But then Tama showed some offense as he hits not only the Samoan drop, but then hits a nasty spear and the jumping reversed STO. But that didn't stop Sabu as he kicked out a 1. Sabu submits his angriness to his face, and then hits a face buster, and then connects the Arabian clutch or camel clutch to Tama as he taps out. Sabu gets the victory in his debut on Main Championship Wrestling. Is MCW ready for this ECW legend who commits chaos and came from the land of extreme?
I was reading that, right, and when you said Sabu kicked out a 1, and then he said Sabu submits, I was like, what? And then I read further, I was like, thank God.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I saw that. I was like,
He played him tap.
Yeah. I was
In the
like,
Minecraft boys, you have to go like, huh.
Yeah.
Ah, ah.
Means there's
Anyway, next.
Yep. Next match. A preview for next week's World Championship picture. It will be in a tag team match as Heaven's Wrath, featuring Oba Femi and Damian Priest, taking on Triple H and a mystery partner. Which, yeah, Triple H is gonna hate me when I'm gonna give it this. Before the match, Triple H waits for his tag team partner for his match against Femi and then other number contender for the World Heavyweight Championship match. Damian Priest. When his partner appeared, he ain't that happy. It was MVP.
He's coming. Nobody can stop him. Nobody.
Oh God. MVP.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
what the
as
fuck?
the match, yeah, I freaking don't know.
What's his name?
Meanwhile, as the match goes on, Triple H was in trouble as Oba bullies the life of Triple H as he crawls and tries to tag MVP. MVP hops off, shrugs his shoulders, and walks to the back with Triple H fuming with rage. As he does that, he didn't realize Damian Priest got tagged in to the match as he hits Razor's Edge, followed by the South of Heaven chokeslam to win the match with a 1-2-3.
So
Damn.
MVP got mad and went to the back and left Triple H to pretty much get destroyed.
Yup.
What a prick.
I mean, it's
He is
MVP.
a fucking prick.
It's MVP. What do you expect?
Oh yeah, good point.
And then we get the main event for the MCW Women's Championship between Jade Cargill and Damian Priest. I mean, Bianca Belair.
Damian Priest.
Why?
Jake Cargill was Damian Priest.
He's in the wrong division. Goddamn.
He just had a match.
Well, guess what? He's going again.
Bloody hell.
Watch out of me. Okay,
Against Jade, too.
Let me fucking try this again. Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair for the Women's Championship. There we go.
There we go.
Fuck! This is what I get for just reading
There
too
you go.
quick.
You should title this team Jade Cargill was Damian Priest ?
Oh, I should. I'm gonna change it after.
Motherfucker.
I'll
But
put it in the description.
unfortunately,
People will check that out more. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, this match ends in a no contest.
Ah,
What? Come on.
what? Come on, Damien.
As the match reached its fever pitch, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill were locked in a breathtaking power struggle. Neither woman willing to give an inch. Bianca countered a Jade attempt into a thunderous KOD step up, but Jade muscled her way free from blasting Bianca with a spine-rattling big boot that sent that sent her reeling into the corner. The crowd was on its feet as Jade hoisted Bianca once more, clearly seconds away from finishing the job. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifted. The lights dimmed, just enough for confusion to ripple through the arena. And that's when Julia Hart appeared at ringside with a cold stare fixed on the ring. As the referee turned to warn her away, Tatum once again her appearance of Tatum Paxley as she slid from the opposite side, attacking Bianca from behind with a savage forearm to the back of the neck. Jay spun around, momentarily stunned, only to be blindsided by Julia Hart, who struck her with a ruthless shot that dropped the challenger flat. The referee immediately called for the bell as chaos erupted. Julia and Tatum continued their assault, standing tall over both Bianca and Jade, making it clear their goal wasn't the MCW Women's Championship. It was domination. With both competitors laid out and officials rushing to the ring, the match was ruled a no contest, leaving the title unresolved, and the women's division plunged into turmoil. And that is MCW.
What's Julia and Tatum's problem?
Yeah,
What's their issue? Why are they just attacking people?
Bunch of bitches.
Because they're fucking crazy. That's why.
Yeah, but also they just attacked Bianca and Jade. I don't think it's going to end well for them.
You know, I think it might.
Clearly,
You think Tatum and Julia can beat Jade and Bianca?
No, but
realistically, no. And I don't think Jade would. Not Jade. I don't think Julia.
I do like that. Though. I do like that you're giving people like Julia and Tatum, like you're putting them in there, like putting them in a story with like two main women. You know, they're not just
Jimmy.
lost in the shuffle. If you get what I mean.
yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're talking about.
I mean, Pete's a bitch though.
Yeah, he just fucking leaves.
Why did he come out there to begin with?
He's like, I got you, HL. Never mind these two guys. Fuck that. You got this, player. Go get him.
And then, yeah,
He hurt his knee again.
Joe Hente telling the Hawk, you can't tell us what to do. Good luck, Joe.
Yeah, that's the okay. Hold on, that was the one part of the show I had a problem with. First off, you don't tell the Rock what to do. Second off, Joe
It
kept
doesn't
saying.
matter.
Joe was saying, what the fuck was he saying? He was like, say his name, but yet you're talking about the tag team, but yet you said say his name and we appear. I was like, what? Don't you mean say their name and they appear? Like what? Like what? Like
I could have changed that, but I kind of forgot to. So
Damn. Fandango winning was superb.
was it?
Yeah, and
I like
beat Big.
Fandango. Yeah, fuck Biggie. Worst world champion of all time, mate.
Hmm.
Debatable, but okay.
yeah,
You guys know how I feel when he won that title.
Yeah, very true.
yeah. The fact that
What?
I was about to say that the fact that I want to add some flair to add the fucking roll up to the show. That was like, yeah, I'll just have it on Fandango because why not?
Hello. By the way,
In bold as
if,
well.
yeah. I'm just saying, if Damian Priest was in that women's main event, I don't think Julian and Tatum would have done what they did.
I say if Damian Priest was in the women's division, holy shit.
He'd still probably get beaten up.
he
be
wins
pretty
the
amazing.
title, completely fucks over Noble's women's division.
Liam said 4 minutes ago, be there in a minute.
Yeah, it's been 4 minutes.
Yeah, but I would. Yeah, my show would be fucked if Damian Priest is the fucking women's champion.
What do you mean? No, it'd be great.
It'll be amazing. What do you mean?
Give him something to do.
Just an idea for the future, you know. Just saying.
The thing is, right? If he did that, we're telling him to do it. Then if he did it, we'd shit all over it.
Yeah, I'd be like, why the
Yeah.
fuck did you do that?
Why would you listen to
You
us?
guys, yeah, no, you guys, you would fucking shit
Well,
on
why
me.
the fuck
when I
would you
put
listen to us? That's your first mistake.
I'm guessing I'm gonna go next because Liam isn't here yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now this show, I had
We
no
both
idea
tied
what
anyway,
to do. Okay.
so.
Well, yeah, but he's not here, so I get to go first.
Well, yeah.
I didn't know what to do. Okay, so it's a bunch of random shit. So the first match, we had Devon was Jimmy Uso, guys.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Who won?
Jimmy Uso, because Devon, being the old bald man he is, he got injured during the match.
The fuck?
Yeah, I know what he did. He pulled something in his leg or something,
Oh my god.
and then he got injured. And Jimmy took advantage. Steph didn't stop it. Jimmy took advantage and then got the pin. So, but Bubba won't be happy with that, you know. Only he will hate that. Then we had Chris Jericho versus Tommy Dreamer. It's a weird match.
God
And
damn it.
Jericho beat Teamer because there was a ref bump,
Oh
and
God.
Jericho used the chair.
How dare Jericho?
What
Yeah,
is
how
he
dare him
doing?
use a weapon against a hardcore legend?
I can't believe this. This is bullshit.
It was just one chair shot too.
The blasphemy.
Just one chair shot. One chair shot.
Oh, all right.
And Tommy Damon was like, I'm out. Next, we have RVD, which would be a good match. But this match ended in a draw, as both got counted out because they were fighting all over the place.
God damn it.
But after the match, this is where things get interesting. After the match, Drew McIntyre comes out
Oh,
and he tells Cody that he's going to make sure that Cody will never win the world title. Because remember, Cody beat Drew in the tournament, and Drew's made it a mission to basically get that title and save the company from people like Roman, John, and Cody, and all that stuff.
Ooh,
So
he's gonna save it from
Drew's going to
Cody.
make sure. Yeah. But Cody's still in the tournament, you know? He will face Edge when Edge decides to come back. Then we had. I'm not going to tell you like too much about this because I'm building on something here. But we had Tiffany Stratton. She beat Naomi with help from Mickey James.
What the fuck?
Really?
Yeah.
Also, hi Liam.
Hey, Liam.
hi
We
Liam.
Hello.
yeah. Mickey James helped Tiffany Stratton. Do with that what you want. Now, main event. Because I didn't write a lot here because I was like, you know, a worst show, I'm going to write like 2 sentences for every show, for every
Yeah, I
match.
was gonna say.
Sting and Andrade versus John Cena and Roman Reigns. They still had to work this show, even though it was one of the worst shows ever. They were fuming. They were fuming, mate.
Oh, they'll get over it.
But they were waiting for Cena and Roman, and their music was hitting, and they were nowhere to be seen. But guess what they did?
What?
They attacked them from behind.
Oh my god.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Then the match never got started. But as Cena and Roman kept attacking them, Dominic Mysterio and Bronson Reed, who's Cena and Roman's next opponents, come out to make the save. Then GM, me, I come out and say Roman and Cena will face Dominic and Bronson right now.
Oh.
Really?
Shit.
They weren't happy with that. But somehow, someway, Roman and Cena won.
The fuck?
Somehow, some way.
Damn it.
They probably cheated. But then after the match, they keep attacking them and attacking them. And guess who's back? Well, guess who shows up again?
Wade
Who?
Barrett.
Drew McIntyre.
Damn.
This fucking guy.
It was Wade Barrett. That was Drew McIntyre.
Fair
You
enough,
guys told me to make sure I use him, and now he's on every show, okay? Your guys' words were like, do not forget about Drew McIntyre. Don't make him like, you know, the jobber. Anyway, where was I? Yes, Drew McIntyre comes out, and Cena and Roman both leave before he gets to the ring. And Drew says their time is coming up. Well, their time's coming to an end. Cody's time is coming to an end. And him winning the title and saving this company will happen sooner rather than later. So Drew McIntyre is on a mission to destroy John Cena, to destroy Roman Reigns, some reason destroy Cody Rhodes, and save the company from them. And he wants the world title. He wants it. But he's not in the tournament. Now,
Then he can't get it.
I can. Well, I mean, there's ways. I mean, we haven't seen Edge, right? Could be food poisoning. Who knows? Maybe he needs a replacement.
Maybe Wade
See what
Barrett
happens.
food poisoned him
Yeah,
as well.
maybe Wade
Fucking
Barrett
food
infiltrated the whole.
The fucking food. You want to what? We're gonna increase the suspension.
No,
I still think that's bullshit, by the way. So, okay.
How dare you?
But
The
no, I
commissioner
will
has
say
to
now
reckon.
though, because my obviously my plan was to have the steel cage match here, but obviously next week now, Edge will make his return. He will face Cody Rhodes in a street fight, and
Oh,
not Cody, Roman Reigns will defend his title against Bronson Reed in just a normal match. And John Cena with Dominic Mysterio inside the steel cage will be happening.
Ooh.
All right,
Oh,
now you
boy.
pre
And
now you piqued my
remember,
interest.
if Roman gets involved and he's still the champion, he will get stipulation I put down last week.
Oh yeah, you said you were.
And if Cena gets involved in Roman's match, Roman would also get stripped. So basically, Roman can't get involved.
Yeah, so Roman, fuck off for the week.
Well, no, he has a match.
Well, after the
But
match,
if
after the
Cena
match,
gets
fuck
involved
off.
in Roman's match, Roman gets stripped. If Cena gets involved in Roman's match, or anyone gets involved, then Roman gets stripped. Then if Roman gets involved in the Cena match, Roman also will get stripped if he's still the champion.
Mm.
What type of
So 3
strips?
big matches for next week, if the wheel lets me. So yeah, Edge is back next week.
Yeah, Edge.
Yeah, he's facing Cody.
Liam,
Hi.
you're up.
Am I? No.
Man, come down. You don't want to be
Alright,
up there.
I was gonna say,
No.
calm
No.
down.
No. Okay. So yeah, ECPW episode 3,
The level of
tentatively titled Mid-Card Mayhem.
Yeah,
Mid-card.
mid-card.
Makes sense.
So of course the opening titles, of course, happen. The whole compilations of my better wrestlers were in that, and then apparently the only thing the fans can expect is that the show is different because change of scenery due to league imposed stipulations, which was me firing a subtle shot at our commissioner, who was sat across from me in this VC. Well, I say sat across, but anyway, yeah, we open
He's
with
been
a
called out.
we open with a 6-man tag team match, which is CPF, close personal friends,
That's
Danny
another
Black, Joe
suspension.
Lando, and Maverick Mayhew. Who cares? I don't care. Anyway, versus Aussie Open, Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis, and the Bulgarian Brute Rusev. So they all make their way out there with some descriptions about lights and shit, which I tend to do. And the first match result is that Aussie Open, being Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis and Rusev, defeated close personal friends. So, of course, I say it's a combination of back and forth, high intensity action, individual moments, creative tag team offense, also comedy and funny spots, because, it's mid-card mayhem. Aussie Open seized control towards the end, thoroughly choreos to Maverick Mayhew, and then Davis catapults Lando into the air for Fletcher to catch him into a brainbuster, and then Rusev, the legal man for his team, places Danny Black, the legal man for his team, into the accolade, and that secures the tap-out win.
Oh jeez.
I like how you go Aussie Open and Rusev. Just and Rusev. I love that bit.
Well, it has to be because he's not in there. He's not Australian for a start. He's not. It's like there's no faction name.
Can you not pretend he's Australian?
I don't know. He could be like a subtle Bulgarian bogan bastard for all I know. I don't really know.
A Bulgarian Australian.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying, and that amalgamation of accents would be very difficult to understand.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the second match, we had Danny Luna versus Tekla. So again, more descriptions about entrances and lights and their whole attitude and demeanors. Danny Luna, the lights, the colors, usually.
You're pretty.
Yeah, when I'm at wrestling shows, I go, ooh, look at the light show.
Yeah.
That's why you go to wrestling shows.
No, not really. I go there for the actual stuff, but then again, yeah, the lights are nice, and pyro's always okay, I suppose.
Don't stare right into them though.
And there's like that weird spotlight they sometimes shine at one place in the arena.
Oh my god, yeah.
When I was at Raw and SmackDown on the O2, it was always in our direction. So I stared at it a couple times, and I may have been blind for at least 10 seconds in at least 2 of the matches. Anyway, match 2 was Danny Luna versus Tekla, and in the second match, Danny Luna did in fact defeat Tekla in her first appearance since her ECPW Women's Championship tournament matchup. First round loss, bounces back with a win. Match is hard hitting fair, with Luna showcasing her power and Tekla her technical prowess and unorthodox brutality, along with her textbook mind games she's accustomed to playing. But the finish rounds up with Luna mounting her comeback before delivering the Luna landing, while the Toxic Spider comes diving off the top rope for the all-important 3 count.
Yeah.
Toxic Spider. Clap, 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 clap.
Toxic.
Who
Toxic
fucking lost
Spider.
again?
Yeah, she's dealing with it again.
I need some people more wins.
She needs to fix her
against
shit,
2.
man.
I need to forget against 2 because she lost a tournament match and now she's lost to someone who also lost a tournament match, but that's okay. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Pete Dunne with Nick Aldis versus Zaya was next. And Pete Dunne did defeat Zaya via pinfall. The match is a technical masterclass that never leaves the ring. I said, even though I probably meant they go back and forth, trading grapple for grapple and hold for hold. Middle period then sees them resorting to strikes that rock each other from pillar to post. And the finishes sees Zaya nailed the Death Valley driver, and he goes up to the top rope looking for the moonsault. As he comes down, Dunn catches him, transitions into the pump handle hold, and delivers the bitter end for the 3 count. But after the bell, Aldis shakes Zaya's hand and encourages Dunn to do the same. Who does so after he does, the shrug where he goes, Aldis then can be seen making a proposal to Zaya to join him, which Zaya nods and daps up both of them to signal that he has agreed. So Aldis, again, taking another youngster under his wing.
What is he playing?
Nick Aldis is old like lead.
Well, he's 36, but, he does like
What?
30, and Zaya's 22 or something stupid.
Hey, I'm old, but radio's old.
I
Okay.
didn't even say 2 fucking words.
I know, but when they mention old, I have to mention you.
You look like a monkey, and you smell like one too.
That's a bit mean.
How dare you, Liam?
Stop.
Okay, my bad.
There
But, match 4, we had Sapphire Reed versus Harley Cameron. We have a bit of Radioactive versus Feel the Wrath. And the Radioactive one did in fact win. Sapphire Reed defeated Harley Cameron by a pinfall, the quickest match of the night, with Reed getting the majority of the offense over Cameron. The Australia does make a comeback, but it's all in vain when her English opponent cuts her off and eventually uses a finisher, which I still need to research about because I can't find jack shit about it. Reed celebrates after the bell, gesturing towards her waist as she has already advanced to the next round of the ECPW Women's Championship Tournament after a big win over Jamie Hayter on the last episode.
Nice.
Speaking of which, I need to find a way not to shaft Jamie Hayter so much, especially since she got shafted in real life recently. Anyway.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah, Tony Khan.
Listen,
You and your
I
billions.
have an announcement about that.
What about Tony Khan?
No,
Okay.
Oh, you're making
I was trying to do a
because you
Tony
said
Khan impression. My
announcements.
Tony Khan
Yeah.
impression ain't very good.
We know.
You're the Saturday couple.
Shut up, Raul.
You need
Sorry.
like 4 cups, and you only drink out of one of them, and you need to constantly be shaking and smiling.
Yeah. And saying it's a great show for AEW about 5 times
Yeah.
per whatever.
They ask, so do you have an injury update on this person? So I think we had a great show tonight. I think AEW is on a good place right now. Well,
But yes, Pac did get hurt, but the fact of the matter is that AEW insert name of pay-per-view was a fantastic show, and I think the crowd was treated to a great night of professional wrestling in ring action, yeah. Anyway,
after looking at it with a broken leg, and you're like, okay.
in the main event, we had Pac with his tag team partner Claudio Castagnoli versus Callum Newman with his mentor Will Ospreay. And in the main event, it ends in a no contest.
The fuck?
I wonder why.
Why are we not surprised?
A no contest. God damn it.
But yeah, the match is a classic example of fast-paced action from the opening bell right the way to the end. Both men go sequence of moves, with Callum Newman smashing Pac with a big boot after running the ropes 4 times at high speed, turning the shorty around, only for him to rebound with a jumping lariat, come forearm, and a German suplex being a particular highlight. There's a trade-off for high spots, Pac with a spaceman plunger, and then Newman with a tope con hilo. The finish is Pac into the ascendancy, having incapacitated Newman. And he goes to the top rope and hits the Black Arrow. But Newman gets his foot on the bottom rope before the count to 3.
Ooh.
But Aussie Open with Rusev then burst through the curtain and attack Ospreay and Newman. While CPS, Danny Black and Joe Lando start their own brawl with Pac and Castagnoli, which goes backstage, which means the referee calls for the bell and the ring announcer can be heard saying, "The match has been ruled a no contest." Ilya Dragunov then makes a save at Ospreay and Newman, with those 3 brawling with Aussie Open and Rusev into the crowd and outside the arena. And the show goes off the air after Ospreay completes a moonsault off the top of a production truck onto a pile of bodies, with Newman and Dragunov standing tall this time. This is the end of the show.
What
He's
does
a
this all
psycho.
mean?
Unbelievable.
I like this show.
I did.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I do not like Jamie Hayden losing though.
Neither did I hate writing.
Jamie
it, but I was
Hayes
like,
deserves better.
well, it was like in a yeah, she does. But that was like on the last episode. That wasn't this
I do like
episode.
I do like Rusev with Aussie Open. I mean,
Yeah,
it makes
I
no
think that's a
sense,
very
but it makes the
interesting
most
angle.
sense in the world.
I
That's
think
because I'm setting up a 6-man. If you couldn't tell, because
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I need somebody to go with. Because I know I was like, I'm going. No, Dragunov's going with Ospreay and Newman. I was just like, I need to figure out
Can you
something to go with
imagine?
that
Aussie.
sounds like
So I was
some
like,
last
Rusev
minute
for
shit. You have Rusev.
Imagine Rusev doing some of the moves Kyle Fletcher does.
Oh, Jesus.
impossible, but we can only try.
Oh, Jesus.
Impossible.
Well, he can only try. But yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing what this faction is going to be about then.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a faction yet, but we'll see.
And I'm
but
also
we
looking
like
forward to
it.
seeing what the name is
We
going to be.
demand a faction.
Yeah,
Aussie Open
Bulgarian.
with Rusev.
Yeah, okay. Featuring Rusev.
Bulgarian Open.
Yeah,
Yep.
they should have a straight like Aussie Open, and then just a picture of Rusev underneath them.
Yeah, in brackets it's featuring Rusev.
He's not the main guy in it. He's just like, man, Rusev.
What's that?
Yeah. Yeah. But no, ECPW is a. I don't know. As far as breaking news is concerned, depending on the wheel, the ECPW Women's Championship Tournament and the men's one will resume, and perhaps we will actually get it started
Yeah,
towards
everyone's fearing the
Right.
wheel.
I swear, if this wheel right
We
goes
have
on
to do
three
Pizza
again,
Show.
We have to
Pay
and
for
then yeah, we'll also try and get the transatlantic championship stuff sorted. Maybe there might be a battle royal, there might be a gauntlet. I still haven't figured that out yet.
we have
Right.
radio next.
All right. I tried to book the worst show possible,
I can tell.
and I feel like I did a
Indeed.
very good job.
Indeed.
So, the name of my
The last
show
minute
is the
show.
Last Minute Show because it was put together last minute because somebody had to deal with food poisoning shit.
Not my problem.
Oh yeah.
Well, it is your
is
problem.
now.
I hope I'm
Yeah.
under your roof.
Anyway, so started off with JD McDonough versus Orange Cassidy. The winner was JD McDonough thanks to a distraction by Penta that caught the ref's attention to not count a pinfall attempt by Orange, but JD would then roll up Orange and use the rope as wow, I can't fucking talk. Use the rope as leverage to get the pinfall. So he cheated.
What's your English last minute too?
Yes.
Oh,
Hey.
Anyway.
Highly vague.
Hey, it's my birthday.
French,
I'm not allowed
but
to
anyway.
annoy people.
Highly vague,
Um,
even though that's French. But
So then after that, I had Sky Blue versus Ty Mello. And Sky Blue would win. However, after the match, she would get attacked by Statlander and Perez. And
Oh.
AJ would come out and make the save.
AJ.
AJ. Big up.
Yee.
Bruh.
The only good part of the show. So then we
AJ
had
did lose the tag titles last night in real life.
man.
I knew this guy would be on the show.
So El Grande Americano calls out management for the lack of interest in seeing their top star win.
Top star.
Calls out
How dare
anyone
you,
in the
Ray?
back. And then all of a sudden, Santa comes out because it was Christmas
Santa?
week. Yeah,
What the?
yeah, it was Christmas week. Yeah, Santa's here. Yeah. El Grande Americano would start. Wait, are you guys still there? Oh fuck! Hold on. God damn it! Why does this keep happening? Hold on. This happened yesterday too.
Everything is last minute.
Yeah,
I was saying what?
nothing.
I heard that.
Carry
You
on.
fucks. Yeah, fuck you guys.
What did we say?
Anyway,
Lastminute.com, live on Discord.
Lastminute.com.
El Grande. Fuck off. So anyway, El Grande Americano would attack
That was
obviously
great.
the Santa, but doesn't realize that after he was showboating that it was actually Eddie Kingston underneath him.
Ah.
Kingston would get the win via pinfall after landing that move.
Hurricane.
Yeah, that.
That move.
It's a spinning back fist.
Listen, my English ain't good today, so I already know I would fuck it up. So that's
We know.
Well, Hurricane's Japanese, but yeah, that's cool.
whatever. Anyway,
He can
so-
barely speak English. You think he can speak Japanese?
Nope, definitely not.
anyway. So then we had Hook versus Colt Cabana, and ended in a no contest after the Dark Order interfered, and then Kenny and Hangman would come out and save Hook, setting up a 6-man tag for next week if the wheel doesn't fuck it all up.
So now he's having a go at his own will now. You see this, right? He had people have go at me for ending a match in a no contest, and the ends a match in a no contest, and then he's like, he's having a go at the wheel.
If it was me, that wheel would land on the fucking question mark already. So that way I can hear you guys bitch.
No, yeah, I know what that means.
But you'd probably too.
Yeah, because that gives you more work.
I don't care. It'd be fun. So anyway, so then we had the main event, which was Danhausen versus Penta for the NNW Heart of New York title on the line. Okay.
Okay.
So Danhausen beats Penta after Orange attacks Penta and lands a beach break on a steel chair. He would then drag a lifeless Danhausen, who was pretty much destroyed by Penta the whole time, over Penta and wakes up the ref. JD would come running down to try and break it up. However, he trips on a wire that was set up by Mark Briscoe.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he pulled
Why
that
we're
one
not surprised.
and Briscoe comes out nowhere and he's like, yeah, boy, yeah. So
Did
then,
no one see him put a wire there?
no, he didn't see it.
I'm a goddamn genius. Look at that.
So
Fucking ripwire.
So then the ref ends up counting the 3, and we have a new Heart of New York champion, which is Danhausen. Yeah.
So when the wheel doesn't make you do this, you're gonna have a new champion again, probably.
Probably.
Okay, yep. I was slightly confused on the main event, honestly. I literally thought you were.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
But in a good way possible.
Well,
like,
why were you confused? Hold on, wait. Why were you confused?
It was supposed to be a shit show, bro.
Yeah.
I know it's supposed to be a shit show, but out of all people, like Danhausen as a champion, like I mean,
why not?
good for him.
Yeah, Danhausen is amazing.
Listen, you got Joe Hendry calling out the fucking Rock. I don't want to hear it.
Fair.
I did say good for Danhausen. Like, Jesus.
I want to know how no one saw Mark Briscoe put a wire there.
Yeah, explanation needed.
He's sneaky.
He's not that small. Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Did he dress up as like a cameraman or something?
Probably.
Yeah, no one was dead.
I don't know. I didn't even see him. He just popped up out of nowhere.
You can't see him.
Yeah, he just popped about nowhere. I was like, what the fuck? Where'd he come from?
That's what Andy Orton does, just spawns in.
Pretty much.
But yeah, this is it. I like that Santa was there. But when it was announced it was Eddie Kingston, El Grande was probably shitting himself.
I'm not gonna lie, my original idea was Batista, but then I was like, no.
Oh god.
No.
That would have been overkill.
Yeah, Santa would have destroyed him.
Oh, thank God I don't have him because I would have tried to fire him every single week.
Not only that, I don't think Batista's fat enough to pass for Santa Claus.
No.
Or El Grande Americano.
I was gonna sign the Big Show and just see what happens.
Real.
A bald Santa.
Well,
so
it's the
Peyton's
Santa
not
show.
here, so I'm just gonna read his results.
Yeah, just the result. Because he wrote a fucking lot.
Yeah, I know.
For a
What
shit
the
show.
fuck?
I told him it's supposed to be a bad show, and he's like, yeah, I know, but still.
What the fuck does he got going on here? Okay, so he's got
Too much going on is the answer.
Where's the end? Where's the start of his show?
Where's the results
about
of anything?
400 years ago.
So I guess he has the Brothers of Destruction versus TJP and Ricky Saints.
Oh god.
How weird.
And
Dad.
no shocker
Oh, yeah.
here, the Brothers of Destruction won.
Yeah.
Well, he did say also that Nick Jackson got tested positive for COVID, and almost half of the roster was infected.
Wait a minute, COVID, that's 2 weeks, Peyton. That means you guys can't show up for next week either.
Now, who has food poisoning? Payne has COVID.
Well,
Fuck.
food poisoning doesn't last too long, so.
No, but I'm like, still.
So then he's got Samoa Joe coming out cutting a promo about him beating up Austin.
Wait.
And talks about how he's a legend, this and that.
Buddy Matthews.
Yeah, he says Buddy Matthews' music's hit as the crowd is shocked and he starts. So I guess him and Joe have a match.
Yes, and Joe wins.
Yeah, Joe wins. Then we have Brock Lesnar
Oh god.
taking on Trick.
Oh no. Brock wins.
Yeah, Brock wins. From what? Yeah. Jesus Christ, Bane, you got a bold.
Apparently, the
fucking
match
win
only
count.
barely lasted 2 minutes. That's a lot of writing for 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. It's supposed to be like your worst show.
Yeah, you're not
he was
supposed
he was having none of it.
Like, what the fuck?
Jeff Cobb comes
yeah,
in.
Then he's got JC Mateo taking on R-Truth, or Jeff Cobb, or whatever the hell he's calling him. And no shocker, Cobb wins. He's then got Adam Cole versus Carmelo Hayes. And
the match barely lasts a minute, bro. They hate it like it's a minute.
Yeah, this isn't a minute.
How does all of that happen in a minute?
Yeah, I fucking don't know.
No wonder his fucking
Anyway,
show was last. Anyway, that's his show.
Adam Cole came out.
My critique, be realistic. Here a little bit.
Adam Cole beat Carmelo Hayes.
Yes.
The baby.
That match with Fee Generations. Why is that on the worst show of the year?
I told you.
I
don't know. Where the fuck is this GM here? Payne, if you're watching this later, I need to know how all of that is a minute. Because that seems like it'd be like 5 or 6. What the fuck? Why did my microphone shit keep cutting out? Come on.
Hey, that's everyone's show.
Yep, that's everyone's show.
That was WrestlePalooza week.
WrestlePalooza week. Yeah, let's never do that again.
Well,
Now
the
let's
wheel
hope
is
the-
gonna decide that.
Fuck the
now let's
wheel.
hope- Now let's hope the fucking wheel doesn't fuck us up.
Well,
The
guess
wheel's a
what?
cretinous individual.
Guess what
The
time?
wheel is the question it's release.
Guess what time it's for, boys?
Oh, for
Wheel.
It's
fuck's
Oh,
sake.
right. Let's
Stupid ass
watch your
wheel.
stream.
All right,
It's
ready?
the wheel.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
God.
Gotta be not be
I'm
three
scared.
again.
I'm scared. Oh no. Oh no.
Number
Oh
8.
no. Number 9.
8.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
8.
It's number 8.
Hey. Round invasion.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Brady, you can eat it.
All right, so the wheel has landed on Brand Invasion. GMs will book a co-branded show this week. They need to plan and write the show together. Both GMs shows will be rated together. For example, if Raw and NNW have to work together, they choose a planning and shows to write the stuff in. They will be rated together as NNW and Raw.
I'm
So-
really hoping I don't get beaten.
How do we pick that? Does the wheel choose that too?
No, because I kind of had a feeling this would happen, so I wrote it down in a notebook already.
Oh my god.
So
Radio's prepared.
here's the shows that are working
This isn't
together.
last
Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Oh god. Please not Payton. Please not Payton. Please
Which
not
is
Payton.
actually kind of fucked up with the way that the standings work, because it actually kind of showcased it a little bit. So
Please not Payton.
TVW
Oh
will be
god.
working with
Please not.
NNW.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm fine with that.
Hi.
Oh no. Oh no.
Raw
Oh
Uh-oh.
is
no.
going to be working with
CPW.
ECPW.
Ah,
Yay.
Sorry,
Which
Noble.
means MCW will be working with CPW.
Hey,
Can
Noble,
we rate that show now?
Make Peyton write all of it.
Yeah.
He
Noble,
he
you make sure
he
you
never
only contribute to
responds.
planning it. Make sure you only contribute to planning it. The rest is all him.
Yeah, make him write all of it. You can plan it with him, but make sure he writes all of it. You don't do any writing because
Okay,
he's not here
so-
and the show sucked.
So, allow me to also talk about this now that we got the wheel out of the way.
Fuck you,
So,
Will.
after this week's stuff, right? So after week 4, which is the next stream, it's going to be the War Games pay-per-view. Now,
Well,
good.
the teams again are, team number 1 is TVW, Raw, and NNW. Team 2 is ECPW, CPW, and MCW.
Oh, Polium.
Yeah,
So,
sorry, Liam.
Here's how that show's gonna work. Okay. Each show will get one featured match from their own brand. Okay. So if you guys want to book a world title match on that, go for it. If you guys want to book whatever match, go for it. But the shows that are on teams together will have to pick one man and one woman to represent their teams in the War Games.
Is intergender?
Oh, I've already chosen.
No, because there's going to be a women's War Games and then there's going to be a men's War Game.
Okay, gotcha.
Just like the regular War Games.
Okay.
It can be. I mean, hey, if you guys want to have some fun with it.
Harley Cameron, you're in. I'm kidding.
Don't get
I've already
speared-
decided.
Speared by like Roman or something.
Feel the wrath out of shit.
So anyway, that's gonna be after this week's fun co-GM branded shows, which oy fucking vey. It's gonna be a long show.
Radio, lucky for you, I actually like writing my shows.
Yeah, but then you have to work with me on how we're gonna
Yeah,
put our
to be fair,
shows
you
together.
also did suspend Wade Barrett.
Oh,
But
don't worry.
wait, why can't show up on the show that you're doing this? Next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Who
Wait a
knows?
minute. I'm
Wade
gonna
Barrett
be in
might
the
break your
building.
jaw.
I'm gonna be in the building with Wade Barrett. Hey, Wade.
So he might break your jaw, just saying. How dare you suspend him?
Don't worry. I have a guy.
Mr.
that
Commissioner,
can
sir,
help me.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news, and it
I
involves your jaw.
have my own enforcer. Thank you.
Is it the Big Show?
No.
No, it's James Ellsworth.
No. No.
Yeah, because James Ellsworth isn't on his show anyways.
No, I have a dinosaur. I'll be alright.
Oh,
You
yeah.
need to obviously write that down for Peyton, for him to know what he's doing.
Either a dinosaur. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna type up the whole thing once we're done. But so yeah, I can't wait to see how this mess is gonna turn.
Fuck that.
Aye.
Anyway,
Has to be in either. So me and Liam work together, right? So it either has to be either in his show place or my show place. It doesn't have to be in both, does it?
It does not have to be in both. You guys just have to pick one,
Okay.
plan whatever
Yeah,
you guys are
cool,
planning, and then
cool.
write it, and then it gets rated in that. Yeah. God damn it! I'm gonna add more question marks. I really want question mark.
You really want to give yourself some more work to do.
Well, hold on. You do realize that there is more than one question mark from the last time I told you. Oh, I forgot to mention that, didn't I?
Yes.
I'll tell you guys after stream.
It would be nice if you told us.
Well, anyway, that's the stream, everyone. We will be back. What's today?
It's
Tuesday
Tuesday
the
the
30th.
30th.
So, yep, Tuesday the 13th, we will be back in 2026.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Happy
Hoorah!
New Year,
Bye, people.
everyone.
Bye.
Happy birthday, lad.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Led. Happy
thanks.
New Year. Happy New Year to the people who are watching this.
Yes, check out the rest of our
Happy New
podcast.
Year. Yes, do that.
Oh, speaking of that, I need to do this.